let's get into these team introductions. We're going to start you guys off with the blue team. First off, we have Vivd coming from Philadelphia, and he's going to be playing Spartacus. He has a Spartacus-like attitude coming out of there.
He does.
WolfenWZRD from New Jersey, rocking and Bonnie, of course. Oh, I met that guy, Mr. Denzel.
All right.
And then we have Zeekiller from San Diego. He's going to be rocking Alona. And then we have Transfusive from San Diego, rocking that Brawlin' Rawlins.
Brawlin', I like
yeah,
that.
that's right. And then, of course, their coach, who's going to lead them to victory, Bones.
Pretty straightforward team here, and I love it. The composition is pretty straightforward. We do have Anbody and Rollins doing the DPS. We're going to have Anbody in the background. Spartacus with the aggressive push, probably playing, behind maybe Anbody. Not exactly sure. This is the first time we've actually seen no tank. So I'm excited to see what the red team's going to have. So for the red team, coming in as player 1, we are going to have Sinlithe. Hopefully I said that correctly. Sinlithe from San Diego representing Spartacus. Up next is going to be Morpheus 308 coming out of Dallas with that Rollins. For number 3, red 3 is going to be Evo from Oklahoma City representing Alona. And coming out of Tulsa is going to be Kaneda. Hopefully I said that correctly. Kaneda. Oh, Kaneda. Is it Kaneda? Okay, Kaneda. Representing Thorgrim. And their coach, a personal favorite of mine, OldRustyRobot. Shout out to Rusty Robot.
Rusty Robot.
Absolutely. So again, I said this before, composition is key. This is the first time we've seen an all DPS team, for the most part. We do have a support in the background. No tanks coming out of the blue team. I want to see how that composition works against something that's pretty straightforward, pretty evenly stacked here, which is the red team. Again, we do have Spartacus, we do have Thorgrim, Rollins, and Alona. So, everything that you need to DPS. There's not a lot of range there because Rollins has to play slightly close, but anything can happen here. So I'm excited to see what the blue team has to offer.
Well, that's the beauty of this game. Regardless if your character is locked, you get those options to make buildables.
Right.
You get those options to power up your strength, your speed, your defense, even your armor piercing.
Right.
Let's just say those obstacles are getting in the way. You can power up your attacks to make them take off more damage so you can make those obstacles easier to overcome.
Absolutely.
And that's, like I said, that's the beauty of this game. It kind of unfolds as the rounds progress, gives you a lot of options to adapt, learn, make those proper adjustments.
So, with that said, it does make me curious. I'm wondering if they picked this composition simply based off of buildables. This is a team with buildables solid enough to have them fly up the map very fast. So that we might see a lot of breakaways here.
Well, and like we said before, that's the way this game works. You get those chances to take advantage in between those rounds. You get that option to say, hey, maybe I need to be able to stop them. Maybe we're not adjusting fast enough to these things. And in between those rounds, when you get that gold from destroying buildables as well as killing the other warriors, that's what you get that money for, to make that option possible.
Absolutely. And with that said, we are underway. El Diablo is the stage, and we see nothing but damage bots from the red side. I absolutely love it. So let's see where they decide to push in this first round, and let's see what happens here. Both teams out for the same thing, and I do love it.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Using that charge right out of the gate, going right
charging
for the
in
relic.
with their buildables ready to just drop. I love it.
Oh, nice. And you see red team Spartacus just going all the way in right now.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Trying to clean up this Anbody here.
And with really no support in the backfield, only because this red team is busy back there making buildables, and that relic isn't moving too much, and they're going for that red buff. There's a small scrimmage up there, but now that relic's moving downfield.
Very beautiful stuff there. I think the Spartacus did the right thing, pushing a little bit of an overextension, but distracting the blue team just enough so that the buildables and the relic could be moved. And just like that, they're in zone to score.
And red team Spartacus is already out for the count right now. About 3 seconds till he comes back. You see Thorgrim right there by the blue base.
Right.
So, nice spin to win right there. Got to be really careful. And you got to remember, whenever someone gets hit with while they're holding the relic, it volleys it. So it goes straight in the air, and you have the option to get it in. And just like that, you see Rollins just walk right into the blue team's goal and take that. That's
in the blink of an eye, too. Just one immediate scramble in the background. Nobody saw him coming. He gets tapped, he just slides right in, and boom, gets the relic score just like that.
And that's one of the things. It's easy to get caught up in the melee fighting in this game.
Oh,
you're
so
like,
fun.
I need to keep hitting this person. And while that's happening, it's like, hey, that guy's going to score. And you're like, what happened? It's like, well, I thought I was doing the right thing because I was hitting the other guy. And it does not work that way all the time.
Absolutely. Let's not forget there are 3 ways to score, one of which is that relay score with the relic.
Exactly.
So that forces you to keep, stay on your toes. And it looks like Spartacus is actually committing to this rush down capability. He actually went for the respawn reduction because he expected to go in, wreak a lot of havoc, cause a lot of trouble, and die for his trouble. So I respect that play.
And if you look, oh, nice.
Wow, the retribution.
Oh, nice escape right there to try to get out. You see that red team Spartacus beating up on blue teams and Bonnie.
Ouch.
And she is almost out of there, using the red team's ramp to get out of danger. Uh-oh, and you see Thorgrim coming down the right side, holding that relic. Nice coverage by the rest of his team.
Beautiful stuff. Decides to slow play it, though. That way he can get away from the buildables and things like that. And it looks like he's causing a lot of ruckus in the background. Slowly clearing out that buildable, too. Wow.
Exactly. Blue team has some really nice buildable setup, but this does not stop Thorgrim. Tries to chuck it in there. But, oh, man, Alona's buildables are so good. Those healing shrines.
Yes. And they're all sitting in the back, too. You really don't want to mess with those sun shrines. So
exactly.
Beautiful stuff from Aunt Bonnie here from the blue team. Pushing out. Oh, wow. Avoiding that jail from
Moving
Rollins.
down the left side. Nice jumps right there. Blue team's Bonnie.
Wow.
Oh, needs to be really careful fighting on the edge of the arena like that. Tries to throw it in.
Thorgrim made a risky play trying to rush down. Doesn't get the hit. Almost rung himself out. And just like that, we're going to see the...
wow.
Wow. Great throw.
And Bonnie out for the count right now. They're gonna have the advantage right now. The red team. They're gonna be. It's gonna be 3 versus 2. Rollins is out for the count 2. They have to wait for him to respawn. And you see Alona, normally the support, pushing that relic deep into blue territory.
Wow.
But look at some of those buildables they have over there. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Oh, I love the passing here.
And those ballistas are definitely doing a lot of work. You see red team's Rollins before grabbing that relic to go in. And you see Alona again take, oh, wow. Once again, the red team making a nice push to get that relic in there. And those are the things you have to pay attention to.
Absolutely.
Like I said before, it gets really easy to fall victim to this melee pressure of saying, I have to beat up the other person. And there's going to be that one person that's going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to score.
Right, yeah, exactly. It happens every time. And unfortunately, we did see Aunt Bonnie trying to make that shot on Alona to stop that push, but swing and a miss.
Exactly.
You hate to see that kind of thing happen.
If you see blue teams, and Bonnie actually is boosting up her strength, and that's actually really smart. You see Rollins with the cooldown and Spartacus with the defense. This is actually really smart, as well as blue team's Alona with the reduction on cooldown as well. So that means she's going to be able to heal a lot more effectively,
right,
as well as just support her team a little better.
It's insane how those hammers from Thorgrim are being used so offensively. Do you see how far in they're pushed on that blue base? Not giving him a chance to even approach. It's absolutely insane.
I'm really liking this Aunt Bonnie Alona formation because those buildables are really helping out right there. I mean, you have the sun shrines as well as the ballistas right there.
Oh, we see a ring out just like that. Do not challenge Thorgrim on the sides. You can't get rung out just like that.
We need to be really careful right now. You see Thorgrim once again making his way into blue territory. He's going to score.
Wow,
just
with the
like
Lona
that.
in the back, stopping the ballistas. That was absolutely perfect play. I love the defensive technique from Alona there to help Thorgrim get in. And we're going to see, just like that, first game done.